I think we're all afraid of tent fires, and you know, Craig McDonald in Canada has put just fear in all of us. His term is that once a tent is ignited, it will burn, and it will burn fiercely. So we're all, and we've been told that it might be as much as 60 seconds, and then the whole thing is burned to the ground. So I've just never seen a tent burn to the ground, and I wanted to see what would happen. And so the ways I thought you would be likely to start a tent fire, and I'm open to some other suggestions, but one is in the area where the stove is inside the door, you could get the fabric of the door or some type of fabric of the tent touching against the stove. So I was trying to get a hot stove going there, but the wood's a little damp, so we're getting a semi-hot stove going there.
Now we're getting very smoky.
But I have backups. The other thing that I thought might happen is you have a candle going inside the tent and it tips over and it touches against the tent wall.
Yep.
And then after that, I have a blowtorch.
The most common version I've seen of things happen is people not putting in their stovepipes properly. A bit of a wind comes up and knocks the stovepipe apart.
Right, and you can have a pipe separation. So I could just swing the chimney right in around and just point it into the tent and see what happens. But it's not really throwing a lot of sparks. I could shovel some sparks out from the inside and just throw them down along the tent roof and see what happens. I think there are some differences between trying to burn a vertical fabric and burn an angled or a horizontal fabric. It tends to burn differently. So I do have samples in there that we can burn, but I wonder if we should do the tent first.
Oh yeah.
And see what happens.
We want to see the tent.
And then
Have you filed an environmental impact statement?
It's a minimal environmental impact.
Now, is this got a fire retardant built in that canvas, or is it raw?
Well, people would like to share their stories of how they set their tent on fire.
Just a piece of
I would try and duplicate
this is waterproof camera, right?
So,
and I'm also clumsy around the rock. So I put a piece of silicone that goes around it, so when I drop it, I'll.
okay, so let's go see. I'm trying to keep the canvas as dry as I can for as long as possible, and so I'm leaving this tarp on. But we could pull the pegs at the front in preparation for stripping it back, a run back. And if it does start going, then I thought we'll just keep it going. If you want to simulate something real though, if you leave the tarp on and it catches, you'll get nice big globs of gooey stuff falling down on you, which is what would happen in a tent fire.
Exactly.
Are you going to go in there and pretend you're sleeping?
And you can tell me, is it going yet, Jeff? So, any questions, any thoughts before I do this?
The big question I've got is that a fire retardant built into that canvas, or is it raw?
No, I don't know for sure. This is given to me. It's an old tent. I'm assuming it's not fire retardant.
Yeah.
But in my samples, I've got everything. I've got non-fire retardant, fire retardant, and we can check it all out.
Why do you want to burn it up?
Just so you can't have it, John.
Burning.
So you ready? We'll see. I'm going to drape it over to the stove now. We'll see if anything happens.
Go ahead.
So,
Here we are.
I think I see smoking.
Jesus.
So it's charring.
Now, does he have a flame retardant built into his